Back in the Yorkshire Dales and a 10th rig at conquering this cased camp or cased hike, or one of the two, or both. Got here in plenty of time. It's about 2:30 now. The car's parked nice and securely, and I've got a good 7 hours to get to the top. Which is plenty of time. I'm not going to race up there, just nice steady away. It's about 2 miles, 2.5 miles to get where I want to be, and it's all uphill, and none of it's really easy, so I'm gonna have to go at a really steady pace so I don't blow out of steam. Because I aim to conquer this case. So only time will tell today whether I get it conquered. Beautiful day, absolutely beautiful. There's a bit of a strong breeze in parts as you're coming round the hill. Well, that's nice, it just cools you down. There's always going to be a bit of a strong breeze tonight as well, so yeah, I've come prepared for all eventualities. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Time to start cracking on. Ooh. Right, I've reached the bit that is, it just saps your energy. It's off the track and it's walking up this field, which is very soft, lumpy and hard going to walk up. So, but I'm still got loads of energy. I've made good time, just about an hour and a half to get up to where I am now, so I've still got plenty of time. I'm in no rush, nice steady away, and all's going well. As you can see, the views are just absolutely to die for around here. Yep, so I just got to keep going upwards. Yeah, whoops. Right. It's just about moving forward now. Moving forward. Of course it's about moving forward. I'm not going to get there moving bloody backwards, am I? I come out with some crap sometimes. Yeah, it's all lumpy and it's soft on your feet, but it makes it hard for walking on. Yeah. Well, I've reached the point of my last attempt. I stopped here and I pitched my tent. I don't know whether you can see that, just next to them stones down there. So I'm just sat on here on this rock, having a breather, taking a bit of weight off my shoulders. Because it definitely feels heavy. I mean, really, I mean, because the aim is doing a bivvy bag tent, not a bit. How can I say? There's no tent. It's going to be sleeping on the bivvy bag, but because there's been a few storms lately, like last night and the day before in the Yorkshire area, I brought me a Bisco Light 1 with me as well, so I'm carrying that weight as well. So it's pretty heavy going, but like I say, I'm where I got to last time, and I'm not giving up now. I'm determined to get to where I want to be. And then I can chalk this one off, and hopefully have a really enjoyable night in me bivvy bag under the stars. There is some cloud about and it is looking kind of dark in parts. I don't know whether that's just because the cloud's getting a bit thicker now. It's got its forecast rain tomorrow, so in the afternoon, which means it'll probably be in morning, if not morning tonight. So I'll see how the land lays when we get up to where I'm going. Hopefully the next time I see you will be when I'm at the top. I've done it! Yay! It's quite windy. Just kind of looking for a place where I could shelter to make a brew. And it's I might have to put my tent up, so I've got a bit of shelter just to make a brew and cook my dinner and stuff, because that wind is pretty strong. I think there's a bit of a space down there where I might be able to pitch. But it's all very much on a slope round here. It's a bit windy, so I've put the tent up. At first I put it up just as a kind of as, you know, there's no shelter up here, you know, for cooking and things like that. You know, there's not like a rock you can get behind and cook. So I've put the tent up. Yeah, and I made me brew. Tell you what, I'm ready for this. The other thing is, it's about 7 o'clock now, and I set up hiking about 2:30. So it took me longer to get up here than I expected. And I've got to do my tea yet as well. So, given the weather, which isn't bad, it's just windy, and when you're in a bivvy bag, you know, the wind doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, so I needed to put up the tent for a bit of shelter to be able to make me brew and make me tea. You can look, if you can see the tent, you know, the strength of the wind. Oh, this brew is magic. It's my first brew since this morning. But getting here in time and using the tortoise approach to the hike, you know, not rushing, not pushing myself too hard, just nice and steady, and I did it. Yay! It's a bit exposed up here, well, very exposed, and I'm just trying to see which way the wind is coming across from this way. It is forecast rain at some point, apparently in morning. Cracking views, look at them views, absolutely. The ground is it's like a sponge. In parts it's really boggy, you know, it holds onto the water really well. And where I'm camped, I've kind of managed to find a little patch which it's still a bit boggy, but not as bad. Not as bad. And with my footprint I should be fine. I've just got this funny feeling it's gonna rain. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a bit underwhelmed. Yeah, I thought I'd get up here and I'd be like full of the joys of spring and everything, like giving it giving it big licks and everything, but I don't know why, but I'm just feeling a little bit underwhelmed. Maybe it's you know, maybe I'm just not in the mood for a bivvy camp tonight. I'm not feeling it, and I suppose that's all right if I'm not feeling it. There's always other times to do. I'm just feeling really cautious. I'm not feeling confident in the weather. Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm very, very hungry. I've had nothing since breakfast, so it's definitely time for tea. Tonight's just something a little bit different. I've got a bit of homemade chilli. Oh, I'm glad I put it in this bag. It's leaked a bit, so I double bagged it, so which was a good idea, I think. Yes, so it's chilli and rice. So put that over there. That don't need that just yet. I'm ready for this. Absolutely starving. And the rice is classic pillow rice, delicately flavoured with turmeric, fennel and cumin, and I think it's from, well, my wife bought it, so I don't know where it's from, to be honest, but that's yeah, Andrea bought it, so well, that's what it's going to be with anyway. What I'll do is I'll warm this through. Oh, I've just had a deja vu. Oh, that was really weird. You know, I just got a really weird... That was weird. Yeah. Just as I was about to light it then. It's the Matrix. With a bit of water. Right, I think that'll do. Let's have a go. I'm just looking out over the thing. It's starting to get real claggy. I can't find my words today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm struggling to put two bloody words, string two words together. Yeah. The views have just disappeared. Clag coming over. Wow, that was quick. That rolled in really quick. I can't see anything now. Those big views that I had down into the valley. Come. Right, I'm gonna finish this off. And then I'll see you when I'm putting the when I've got my sleep system together. I just thought I'd bring you back briefly. The weather has turned, and I had a feeling it would, didn't I? It was just something in my gut telling me something wasn't right. It's more than just clag. I mean, the tent's getting a right good shakedown. I'll just turn you around. Look at that now. Completely different. It's horrible, windy, claggy. Nah. So yeah, I think I made the right decision to bring my tent, and I feel a bit more comfortable within myself making the decision just to stay with the tent. There's always another day that I can do a bivvy camp, you know, sleeping under the stars, nice summer's day, looking into the sky, but that's pointless. It's cased, isn't it? You know, it is, it's the case. The case is still going. I got here. But I can't do what I want to do. The case. The thing is now what you can do about the weather. I mean, according to the weather forecast, it was, you know, it's supposed to be quite nice tonight. A little bit of rain, a little bit of showery rain in the morning. But it was supposed to be a really clear, nice night. And we've just not got it. So it's just a bit of a... I managed to get a few... The views were here when I first got here. So I've been able to get the views in. The only thing is I just hope the tent holds up, because the like I say, it's very wet, boggy, and it's a bit soft. So I'll probably have to do a couple of checks as the night goes through, just to check on the guy lines to make sure everything's fine, which I did earlier on when I did a bit of filming, and everything seems to be fine. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you back and give you an update. I heard this. It's supposed to be a nice quiet night under the stars in a bivvy bag. I knew, just, you know, that just get that gut feeling sometimes, don't you? You just know something don't feel right. So the tent's getting a proper shakedown. Like I say, I am a little bit worried about the pegs. I did, you know, try to get a good footing, but yeah, I'm gonna have to keep checking throughout the night, I think. I'll just do a quick run through with my sleep system. All those people who, subscribers who, you know, and people who've seen my videos, it's the same sleep system that I, you know, use all the time. It's I've got a closed cell foam mat at the bottom. It's just a couple of millimeters, and I use that really just for added protection for me sleeping pad. My sleeping pad is the Thermarest Neo Air Extreme. It's got a value, R value of 7.3, so I understand. I usually say 7.4, but it's 7.3. On top of that, we have the bivvy bag that I was going to be sleeping outside in on a rock. It's a mountain equipment, from Mountain Equipment, and I've put my sleeping bag inside the bivvy bag just because of all the clag and that. So I just got a funny feeling it might get a bit damp in here during the night. So yeah, I've got my sleeping bag inside my bivvy bag. My sleeping bag is the Alton Ghost Down. It has a Ghost Down rating of 850. It's good. It'll keep me warm tonight. Anyway, it's really a mid-winter or a winter sleeping bag. But it's the only sleeping bag that I have that condenses really down. You know, it's quite small, and it's quite light, and it packs into me backpack really well. So, but it is also very warm as well. So yeah, that's my sleep system for the night. I don't know how long this weather is going to carry on. I hope it just passes and I end up having a really nice sleep. It don't feel like summer. You know, I think what do you call them, my senses were on edge. You know, when I got up here, I just wasn't feeling it. I've been looking forward to getting up here all week, like, you know, I planned it and I thought, oh, it's going to be great. Like, I looked at the weather forecast and the weather forecast was saying, you know, nice and sunny, you know, a bit breezy, but was going to be fine. And it seemed like, you know, that it was a good opportunity to sleep in a bivvy bag on top of a bit of limestone. But when I got up here, I just wasn't feeling it. I was just thinking, so yeah, and I'm glad now that I did bring the tent. I'll have a much nicer night. I'm unsure whether to take my medication, because my medication will knock me out. You know, it's and with the weather the way that it is, I'm just not sure. Everything's good. Everything's good at the moment, apart from, you know, like you say, the weather, which I am powerless over, and I just have to kind of hunker down and get through. Yeah. I'm just, this camp is just cursed, isn't it? Oh, just before, when I did that last bit of filming in terms of looking at the clag and how, you know, bad it is out there and horrible, and I thought, oh well, I'll zip up, you know, you know, close the door. I can't get my words tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I got my bloody thing, didn't I? I got the zip caught in the flap on the outside, and could I not get it loose? And you know, it took me a good 10 minutes or so just to wind up, you know, to get it free. And it was bloody hard work as well. And I was there, you know, across, you know, trying to zip it up, try and get it free. And I'm thinking, this bloody camp is cursed. Still cursed. It won't leave me alone. So instead of The only thing is, if things do get really bad, I can always, I've got a head torch here. I can always pack up, hike down. That's not a problem at all. I've got a rainproof. And I've got another base layer there, dry base layer. So, you know, I'm going to be plenty warm. And I'm prepared for all eventualities. I didn't really believe that I was going to be needing my tent tonight. But it just goes to show, you know, plan for every eventuality. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on. I'll bring you back if anything changes, but if it's like this, then I'll not bother. I might bring you back later when I go and check the guy lines, and that'll be it. And so, without further ado, I'll see you later. To be holding up quite well. A few of the lines needed a little bit of tensioning, but other than that I think it's holding up quite well. Yeah, so I think if it stays like this, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, here's hoping anyway. But yeah, that job's job. It's just time now, like, to hunker down and hopefully get a bit of kip.
Don't know whether you're going to be able to hear me. It's pretty noisy in here. Been relentless all night. I managed to get snippets of sleep, like waking up every hour, but managing to get back over again. Making me brew this morning was a bit treacherous, especially trying to film it as well, but we managed it. I definitely need this brew before I do anything else. But yeah, it's been hell all night. I seem to find the wind wherever I go, don't I? There's always wind following me. Oh. Breakfast this morning consists of 1 Warburton's Belgian waffle. Looking forward to that. Around about 2 o'clock last night I was feeling really hungry. I hadn't brought loads of snacks with me. I was very tempted to have it, but no, you hang on till morning. where it's just going to be a case of having my breakfast, then starting to put everything away, and then getting off this bloody hill. So there's yeah, it's about getting off this hill. I think it's had my presence for far too long. So I'm going to have my brew and my Belgian waffle, and then I'll see you in a bit.
Well, that's the end of another camp. I couldn't film the D camp because it was that blustery. I was frightened of losing stuff, so it was just a case of like getting it stuffed in my backpack as quick as possible. And the clag was so thick. I wasn't going to do the last bit of filming, this bit up there, because you wouldn't have heard me. You know, it was so, the wind was so loud, it was overpowering the mic. So I thought I'd do one further. I'm around about 30 meters from the car, so I'm just about there now. The case continues. I got to the place where I wanted to be, but the weather was just too bad for doing a bivvy on a rock. If I had a better bivvy bag where you could seal it up better, maybe so, but not the bivvy bag that I've got. But it was an interesting camp, wasn't it? Woohoo! That wind! Tell you what, my tent and I've got a bloody shaking, didn't it? Making that cup of tea this morning, I had to hold on to just in case a wind came under the skirting, because that would have been atrocious, because using an alcohol burner, if the wind had took that, I dread to think. So yeah, it was a bit of a precarious making that tea was a bit precarious. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and drop us a comment, and yeah, plenty more to come. I can hear all the birds down here now. I can hear all the birds song. But it's just layers and layers of clouds up there. I nearly stood on one bird. It just flew from under my feet. I must have been near its nest. Yeah. So as soon as I got there and I did camp that spot, I'm going to chalk it off now. Maybe another time, but that last section, the ground is just too hard going. It is so hard going, and there must be other places I can do an interesting bivvy camp. But yeah, I think to do that kind of bivvy camping, I think I need a better bivvy that can hold up to weather like that we had last night. So anyway, without further ado, until next time, I'll see you